You said you were in Spain.
No.
What happened?
I came to Vancouver.
Oh,
because I missed you. Hey guys, here with my aunt. Operation Surprise Mom in Canada begins now. As the title of this video suggests, or as maybe it won't suggest because I haven't actually edited the video yet and I haven't decided what I'm going to title it, but as it may or may not suggest, I'm going back to Vancouver today. Currently, I'm in Oslo, Norway. This is my beautiful aunt, the sister of my mother, who I am going to be surprising right now on my journey back home. What's great is that she has no idea that I'm coming back to Vancouver. Actually, nobody in my family knows. I tried to keep it a surprise. I even came up with an alibi. I've actually always wanted to use that word in a sentence before. I don't know if I used it right, but here's my alibi. I am supposed to be going to Spain right now, Barcelona specifically, to get out of this god-awful snow that you see behind me. It's literally been like, on average, -10 in Norway since I've gotten here, and today is like the first day of snowfall, so I'm glad to be getting out of this mess before I head back to Vancouver, where it's actually 10 degrees, which is a good 20 degrees warmer than what it is now, so I'm probably gonna have to retire this sweatshirt as soon as I land. But anyhow, I told my mom that I'm gonna be going to Spain, and she's under the impression that I'm gonna be going there right now, and my aunt is in on the secret as well, and so is the rest of my family here in Norway, so they've been kind of keeping it on the down low, and they've been going along with this whole Spain alibi. I'm pretty much going to head back to Vancouver, and I'm gonna go to my mom's front door. And what I did is that I told her that I have a friend named Johnny who's going to come and pick up a textbook at approximately 7:30. So I created a fake local number and I texted my mom to tell her that I'm going to be coming and picking it up, pretending that I'm Johnny, and she pretty much went along with it completely. She's going to watch this video later and she's going to be like, wow, you really like thought this out from start to finish. And I'm going to be like, yeah, I know. You raised a great son, didn't you? So pretty much what I did is I messaged my mom using this awesome app which gave me a free phone number, and I told her that, hey, my name is Johnny, I'm Barzan's friend. I was wondering if it was possible to pick up the managerial economics textbook tomorrow at around 7:30. I'm having dinner with my parents in Coquitlam in the afternoon, so I would ideally pick up the textbook before I go back to UBC. Thank you in advance, Johnny. And then she replied and said, hey Johnny, sure. Will you be able to stop by Port Moody, which is where my mom lives? I can meet you in front of my apartment. Call me 5 to 10 minutes prior. I said, will do, and great. And then shortly after I sent that message, my mom sent me a message and she was like, by the way, Johnny's coming and picking up the textbook tomorrow. So hopefully she has no suspicions that the day I go to Spain just so happens to be the same day Johnny comes and picks up the textbook. Yeah, I don't think she's that bright, so I think I got her here. We're here. The classic Oslo Gardermoen Airport. It's like, it suddenly becomes real as soon as you get to the airport. And I hate it when it's like that, but that's just the reality of it. Thank you so much. I'm gonna miss you so much, Khale. Thank you so much for the last 3 weeks.
it's just...
She became my mom. She literally became my mom in the last 3 weeks when I didn't have a mom. But now I'm gonna see my real one. But this is like my real mom now.
Your godmother.
She's my godmother, exactly.
I love you. I love you so much. And see you soon, maybe in July.
All right, at Oslo Gardermoen Airport right now. Gonna head through check-in and then go through security and then head to my flight because it's taking off in about an hour. All right, past security and now in the duty-free and probably gonna buy some chocolates. Norway's got some interesting chocolate selection. I mean, smash. Like, okay. I wonder what that's supposed to do, but looks alright. Oh yeah, baby, the Haribo aisle. That is my favorite. I fuck with that. I miss Germany for all of their Haribos, but I don't know. I'm not gonna eat them if I buy them now. Fuck. Well, actually, now that I'm 20 and I'm basically really freaking old, halfway to my midlife crisis, I think I'm just gonna get a glass of wine. I think that would be a nice gift to give to my mom, even though I'm the true gift. But I'm gonna drink the wine myself as well. So, and it's from 2016, and all I know about wine is that 2016 was alright. So I'm gonna go with this one because it's not that expensive. It's like 12 euros, which is what I'm used to paying for a freaking decent bottle of wine. So since coming to Europe, I've always, when going to Starbucks, given them just some random name that they could easily spell, because Farzan is way too ethnic for everybody. So right now in Norway, I just automatically gave them my like German name, Franz, because it has like all the letters of the alphabet of my own name. And so I told her Franz, and when I said bye, I said cheers, but she said tschüss, so I think she just assumed I was German. But look at what she wrote on my cup. France, as in the country. Right, finally at my gate now, sitting down, just relaxing. I'm gonna connect to some Wi-Fi, and I'm gonna like listen to some music and just jam out for the next hour before I take off. It's funny because they just paged passengers to the United States to go through extra security procedures, and I'm just sitting here all like, well, I'm going to Canada. There's no such thing for me because I'm Canadian, eh? So this is pretty funny. My mom just sent me a message right now, and she said, have a safe flight, enjoy your trip, and send lots of pictures. And since I'm not actually going to Barcelona, I'm just gonna like Google some pictures and then send them to her as a joke. Now I'm just gonna send her this picture of me saying that I'm at the airport so that she knows that I really am leaving Norway. And then later when I'm in Iceland, which is in about like 2.5 or 3 hours, I will then send her pictures of Barcelona.
On behalf of Icelandair, we wish you a safe and pleasant journey.
Here and then, such a thrilling night, and she's turning round, barefoot in the sand. She locked up her heart in a cell, only she's got it, and got rid of the keys, threw them into the sea.
Iceland. Now I have to catch my next connecting flight to Vancouver. I have like approximately 5 minutes until the gates open for the next one, but I have to definitely grab a meal before I catch that next flight, otherwise I'm going to starve to death. So I actually realize now why Icelandair is so cheap and why those tickets I bought were so cheap too, was because they actually don't give you any food on the flight, not even short haul, but also transatlantic flights. So that's why I need to buy 2 or 3 meals right now for my next flight. Otherwise, I'm not gonna get anything, and I'd be so hungry when I get to Vancouver. Got 2 sandwiches, gonna eat one of them probably after I board, and then the other one when I get hungry, sometime in the middle of the night. I just saw the sign that said Vancouver, and it made me really excited because I haven't actually seen the words Vancouver in a long time, like in person on a board. And something about reading it out loud has this little ring to it, and it makes me so excited that I'm actually on my way home right now, which I wasn't expecting to be doing so soon. So I actually promised myself a long time ago, last time I came to Iceland, that I would never come back. And that's for 2 reasons. 1, I've seen everything. 2, it's really expensive. And 3, I lost my virginity in a bathroom in my hostel here. So nothing but good memories in Iceland, but not willing to recreate them again. So that's why I'm gonna scurry my way to my flight and get the hell out of here, because I'm not spending another minute in this country. Sorry, I know what you guys are all wondering now, like, why would you drop something like that on us without giving us the story? But let me just say, if I don't get 1 million followers after I post this video, then I'm not gonna tell. Look at that, I made it. I made it. So I failed to realize that Iceland is actually in a different time zone, and they're 1 year. They're 1 hour behind, and so I pretty much had an extra hour more than I thought, so I didn't actually have to rush all the way to my gate, which is fine because now I'm here and I'm comfortable and I have my coffee and my phone, and Mom is messaging me right now, so I'm gonna have to reply to her texts and send her those photos of Barcelona. Mom just said to enjoy the sun and to take good care, so I just said that I'm sweating and that it came with layers, and now I'm just wearing a t-shirt. So I just found this photo of the Basilica in Spain, and fortunately I found that on some person's Instagram story, so I just took a screenshot of it, and now I'm going to send that to my mom, and I'm just going to tell her that got here safe, went to the Basilica, gonna head to my hostel, and then maybe gonna go out. And then I won't message her after that because then I'm going to be on my flight and I have no way of messaging her until I'm back in Vancouver in T-minus 8 hours.
I'll make it quick for you to know. Splashing my feelings is not what I'm the best at. I've never taught you many things that I should. The words are on my lips, time to tell you the truth. I'll make it quick for you to know. Splashing my feelings is not what I'm the best at. I've never taught you many things that I should. The words are on my lips, time to tell you the truth. I've been on the roads now, coming home to my old town. Steady smile, steady face, think I am the happiest man. I've been on the roads now, coming home to my old town. Steady smile, steady face, think I am the happiest man on earth.
Finally home in Vancouver. This feels inherently wrong because I wasn't supposed to be back here until July, but here I am in January, 6 months to go, but I managed to make it back to Vancouver. Even though I may be home, this was only the first leg of my trip, the flights. Now I need to catch 3 trains to get back to the suburbs in order to surprise my mom, so that's not gonna be fun, but it is what it is. That's what happens when you have nobody to come and pick you up from the airport because you want to surprise everybody. Made it past customs, all good. It asked if I was bringing cannabis into the country, and I was like, hell no, but of course they would ask that question, especially since it's been legalized now. When flying back into Vancouver, I just remembered how beautiful this place is and how sad I am that I had to leave it for 6 months to study. Like, I'm never doing that again. Oh well, I actually am doing that again in like 2 more weeks, but I don't think I could ever leave Vancouver permanently. Seriously, I love this place. Tim Hortons, Tim Hortons, Tim Hortons, Tim Hortons, Tim Hortons. Hey, may I get 1 medium double, please? That's all. Just on debit. All right, I got my obligatory Tim Hortons double. I'm really tired and I really needed a coffee, so I am really happy with this choice. Generally speaking, I get like an ice cap, but it's cold outside right now, so I'm not gonna do that to myself. But anyhow, now I'm gonna catch a Canada Line to go downtown and then transfer trains 2 times, and then I'll be home, and then I'm gonna surprise my mom. So get ready, Mom, I'm coming for you. This train is for Waterfront. I wanted to do that for a while.
And that's what I really like about your kids. Like, started out helping small businesses, get the image and all that shit. That I would love to do that. I would love to be small. Woe is me, another boy broke up with me. It's not because I'm crazy.
Alright, last train. That wasn't that bad. It actually just took slightly over 1.5 hours to get off my plane, to go through customs, to buy a coffee, and then all the way back home. So Vancouver's transit system is really pulled through. It's gotten better clearly in the last 6 months. So I just remembered that because I don't have a Canadian SIM card anymore, I actually don't have internet. So I'm gonna have to find Wi-Fi so I can send a message through Johnny to my mom and tell her that I'm outside her apartment to pick up my textbook. And then, little does she know, I'll be standing right at the door to surprise her. Lucky for me, we live right next to a Starbucks, so I'm just gonna connect to our Wi-Fi right over here. And then I'm going to send my mom a message. All right, so it looks like my mom actually sent me a message, and she said that she's in Coquitlam right now, and she might be able to send my friend the textbook, but I'm just gonna say I'm outside your apartment. I just can't believe that I'm home. I can't believe that I made it, and I'm starting to feel a little bit emotional because I'm about to see my mom. I came all this way, and this is just the most exciting thing for me because I honestly came back home mostly because of my mom, because I missed her so much and I couldn't bear to spend another 6 months without her. So it's all going to be worth it right now when I get to see her and hug her and kiss her. Damn, I just got all emotional, but like classic mom, she's not here and she's running a little late, so I'm gonna have to wait for her. I told her to text me when she's here so that I can go to her front door and then properly surprise her like I thought I would. But anyways, I bought coffee because I feel like a freeloader stealing their Wi-Fi. And there were no seats inside, so I'm sitting outside right now, but it's not that cold, unlike Norway, so I will fare. Oh my god, I just saw my mom's car drive right past me, and I hope she didn't recognize me, but I don't think she did. But that means that she's gonna send me a text any second now, so I'm gonna stay tuned for that. Oh my god.
You said you were staying.
No,
What happened?
I came to Vancouver
Oh god,
because I missed you.
this was our plan.
Yeah. I surprised you.
Okay, let's go in.
Oh. Saw her car literally drive past me, and I was on the way to the front door to surprise her because I thought she was parking her car in the garage. And then all of a sudden, when I came walking towards the apartment, her car literally pulled up right in front of me. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I topped myself there with the surprise.
How you could even keep that secret?
I don't know, you're gullible. When I sent you that picture of Spain, it was really distorted. Like, it wasn't even a good quality photo, so that was a red flag, but I'm glad that you believed it.
I was just showing it to my colleagues that they...
Actually, I have something to tell you. I have a dentist appointment tomorrow at 3.
Yeah, that one
for a
is
cleaning.
at 3 o'clock.
Yeah. Well, like, I just wanted to say I'm self-sufficient, and I booked my own dentist appointment, so...
Oh my god!
And she brought my textbook too for Johnny. Look, show them the textbook. Show them the textbook, Mom. Managerial economics. Woo! Johnny's gonna be really happy. He got a textbook. I'm Johnny.
Shock. I'm so shocked. I would just say.
So I think I'm gonna have to end the video here so that I could spend some time with you. But I'm glad that I surprised her, and that actually went not as planned in the end, but it was still quite the shocker. So thanks for watching this video, and always love your mom.
Oh.